Hello there, this is Bob Newton from Geneo, and this is a support video to help users of the Geneo software when generating QPS, typically aimed at group leaders. So assuming we've already created the framework of a QPS that's linked to a process flow, we'll have an empty management area where we'll want to add some data. The first of that data should be your PPE, and simply a case of selecting the PPE by name and saving that. More PPE may be required in the area that you're developing the QPS for. The other item tab that we use for the QPS is to upload a layout diagram, and this is simply uploaded from your computer or a network by choosing the file and saving that. And then we'll want to start adding the work element sheets. Notice that my QPS heading is in block capitals, and there should be a standard that you follow for putting the title of your QPS, and the same applies to the WOS. Again, you need to put in the Slovak version of the WES heading. Description and reason for draft aren't required at this stage. A GSPAS number should always be put in if you have one, and when you're creating a new QPS you will not be making blue WES. These are for when the QPS is in use. So you save that, and now we have an empty WES. I can add the individual steps using this button here, but I'm going to click on the WES title, and that takes me down to the WES management view, where I can start to add elements here. And here we no longer work in capitals. Again, put in the Slovak and also the time in terms of value add and non-value added time in seconds. Once you've added your element, the minimum amount of information that you need for each element is a key point to support the step and at least one image. The key points should be selected either as one of these types of key point, for example quality, and I may write something like this: make sure you read the correct part of the build card, and the reason for that could be so that we obtain the correct information to complete the tasks. Again, we need to complete the Slovak version of the key point and the reason why. And if we want this icon to be taken up onto the QPS sheet, if this is the most significant key point for this particular work element sheet, then I will tick the critical box and save. But we only tick the critical box if we want this key point reason why symbol to appear on the QPS. It may be our second or third step in the work element sheet has the key point message that we feel is the most critical message in this work element sheet. So we may not tick this box, we'll tick one of the later elements. Okay. To add an image to your step, you simply click on Image and select the file. There is a duplicate function here that allows you to copy this element if you have two that are very similar, and I can move this element to another WES in my QPS using the Move To button. And to move to the next work element sheet, I can click on Next Work Element Sheet. I can preview my work element sheet here. I can download to a PDF. In the same way, I can preview what the QPS will look like. Click here to return to the application. I can download the QPS, and here I can duplicate the QPS if I'm making one that's very similar. I can hand this over to so ownership passes to another group leader, or if I want to, I can delete my draft. A note of caution here with deleting: it's best not to delete anything until you're absolutely sure that you no longer need it, and you should never delete a document that doesn't belong to you. If you're not sure who the document belongs to, you can click on the I information icon, and it'll tell you at the bottom who that document belongs to. And you simply continue to add work element sheets and elements until the QPS is complete. Thank you very much.